Come check out some of the new pieces from the Coach newspaper drop. Hey guys, it's Mandy. Welcome back to my channel, Just One More Bag 01, where luxury meets lifestyle. If you are obsessed with designer handbags, love luxury items, enjoy traveling, or just want to get a glimpse of my Yorkie Winston, you are in the right place. Each week I put out videos on Wednesday and Saturday, and I talk about what's going on in the handbag community. I share my personal collection, I do what fits in my bag, go over new releases, and unboxings like today. I am really excited to share with you guys a couple of the new pieces I got from the new Coach outlet drop in the newspaper print. And of course, while I was there, I picked up one other item in addition. So let's get right into it. You know, when you go to the Coach outlet, it's not really an unboxing. It's more of a reveal because, well, it's not in a box. It's not all wrapped up, but hey, who cares? It's still fun to see everything, right? So I ended up purchasing 2 items with the newspaper print and then the one other item. So we'll start with that one first. The first item is the Coach Rowan mini file bag. And some of you who watch my channel may recall that I actually picked up this bag in red earlier in the year to replace my Coach bag that I had before that unfortunately I damaged over the summer, and I was heartbroken because I had it for quite a few years and I was just so upset about it. I bought the red one and I loved that, and then I saw this in black randomly all alone. It was on sale for $89 and I couldn't pass it up because I wanted to just have another little black bag. I do have the other one that I purchased, but I feel it's a little bit more dressy. This one I feel is a little bit more casual, and I liked that. You know, I really plan on using this when I'm traveling. It's very nice and slim. I like that it's a long bag, so I really can fit quite a lot in there. It has the nice zipper on the front, so I like that additional space. And then on the inside, it does have just a small little pouch. I know you can't really see it, but this works really great for me. I love this little bag, and 89 bucks, you can't beat it. It is a really nice hard canvas. The strap, you know, it's not removable. You wouldn't need it to be. However, it is adjustable. So this is a great bag. Now let's move on to the fun stuff. I was looking at some of the denim pieces, and I will say there was one denim piece that I was really eyeing, and I will pop a picture of that up so you guys can see it. And what I decided was that I'm going to wait, and if that bag goes on sale, I will look at picking it up at that time. I'm trying to control myself and just buy a couple pieces. I should have a Louis Vuitton unboxing coming up for you guys very soon to see. I'm still waiting. So excited to share that with you. So let's get on to the first piece, which is the Coach wristlet. So I really liked this because of the design on it. And in case you guys were not aware, with the newspaper print, I saw 3 different patterns. So they aren't all identical. And I really liked how it had the Coach leatherware printed at the bottom there with New York. And then on the back, you know, it has Coach leatherware. I liked that it had the horse and the carriage. On here, it talks about a soft fold Coach wallet with a picture. And I just thought that was really cool. You know, to me, this pattern was kind of striking. Another one I saw, it kind of had some print up here, and it said something about water buffalo, I believe. And then they also had another one that was talking about, like it had a baseball glove on it. And, you know, this just stuck out to me and drew my eyes right away. I wasn't even really inspecting the other ones. In case you're not familiar with this, this is a really nice size. It's, you know, pretty large inside. It does have a little pouch here and one little slot. So I feel that I can fit, you know, quite a lot in here. I don't think I'll be able to stick my phone in it, but What I'm planning to use it for truly is more of a catch-all in my bag for some items. I do also think that I could use this if I wanted to just grab a little small bag and run out. Sometimes when I do travel with a larger bag, I like having something smaller like this so that I can leave the big bag at my hotel or wherever I am and just grab and go with this for my essentials and my phone. So I'm excited to use this. You know, I had been looking at the Dior print, the Walk saddlebag, and I was really considering it. I think that's around $2,800, but unfortunately the bag has been sold out. So when I saw this get released, I was like, you know what, let me do this. That way, if I don't really use the newsprint as much, I wouldn't have wasted that kind of money. And let me tell you guys, this leather, I was really surprised. It is really nice. It's very soft. It is, you know, slightly pebbled leather, and I really like it. I think it's really nice, and I was pleasantly surprised. So let's get into the bag. There was a couple bags that I was choosing from, but what I decided worked the best for me is sorry about that. It's the Asher bag. So this I thought was really cool, and I love an East-West bag. You know, I shared with you guys that my Murakami bag from Louis Vuitton, the On The Go East-West, was kind of like a sleeper and just totally shocked and surprised me. So that's why I went with this bag. They also had the Ashton, which had the 2 pouches on the front. It wasn't as long, and I kind of liked the look of that, but I didn't feel it was as good for me. So when I saw this, you know, I tried it on and I thought that it was a good fit. I did like that the handles do kind of flop down. They don't just stand straight up. I know my buddy Melissa at the Right Handbag would prefer that. She does not care for bags that have the handles sticking up. She just did a video on that, and I kind of laughed because I had already bought this bag, and you know, I saw her video on that and I'm like, she's not gonna like my bag, but you know, this is what works for me. On the back of this bag, it has the natural glove, you know, talking about all different things. It has the Coach bag, and I just thought that this was such a fun print. The other thing is when I looked at all the prints and I looked at the wristlet, I saw how these two really went nicely together by having the Coach leatherware on the front like that. So to me, I thought this was the perfect pair. And also, I liked that this has the adjustable straps, so I can move them up and down if I need to. This definitely has a lot of space on the inside, so let me show you that. On the one side, there is 2 pretty decent sized pouches. And then on the other side, it has a zip pocket. And as you can see, the opening here is really large. It does zip at the top, you know, which I love. So it makes it just very easy to get into. And, you know, for me, someone who's 5'2", it just really fit my frame well, I thought. So this is what I picked up. So I'm curious to hear from you guys. What do you think of my bag? Do you like the newsprint design? Is it something that you're skipping? You know, do you think that it would be hard to style? I do have to tell you, you know, if you were considering something, I would highly recommend this. Like I said, the leather on this bag is really nice. So I'm excited to see how well this holds up over time. I wouldn't shy away from buying, you know, a Coach outlet bag thinking like, oh, it's an outlet, it's not as good, because, you know, while the Coach store leather may be nicer, this definitely, in my opinion, is a nice, good quality leather. You know, for me, I have Hermes bags and I have this bag, and, you know, I don't necessarily care about the brand all the time. You know, I want to buy something that I like, and you know, I thought that this definitely seemed like a good quality bag to me, so definitely excited. But guys, let me know in the comments, did you buy anything from the new Coach drop? Did you get any of the denim pieces? Did you see the red denim pieces? Did it surprise you? I was actually pretty shocked. I didn't think that I would, you know, really be drawn to that red denim, but it really surprised me. So let me know what you think. I want to hear from you guys. And I also want to thank you so much for joining me today. If there was anything in my video today that you enjoyed, I ask you to please like my video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, to keep up with me. You know, it really means a lot to creators to see those likes and, you know, read the comments from you guys and interact with you. You know, I love talking to everybody. And remember, guys, no matter what, there's always room for just one more bag. I'll see you soon. Bye.